Welcome to this video, and I hope by the end of it you will feel like you learned something new. Go and grab your painting materials and get inspired to create new masterpiece. This video is an easy way how to create many painting tones and colors. Primary colors that I will be using are zinc white, cadmium red, burnt umber, ultramarine blue, cadmium yellow, and yellow ochre. And you will see how many tones and colors we can make. I almost always start by mixing darkest tones and colors and work my way to the lighter ones. I start by mixing some white, blue, ochre, and a touch of cadmium red. If you want the colors to be more saturated, you add more blue. If you want it to be less saturated, you add more red, yellow, etc. This way, we get one of the darkest tones. I always like to prepare as much colors and tones, and then during the process, of course, I mix and match the premixes that I have. When my first color is done, I take almost everything and put it aside, and then I continue to mix the rest on top of the first colors that I left. This way, all of our colors will be cohesive in a way because we're using the same base for the next color and so on. Of course, everything depends on the model that you're painting or the reference picture. Then I just continue to add more lighter colors and less darks in the mix and go shade by shade, always using the base of the colors I premixed before that. You should always try to make as many colors as you can, and it's a lot, because it's really hard to make the same shade or color later. Also, when I paint, I try to use paints from the corners of the premixes. When you add linseed oil in your colors, they dry up faster, and doing this way, you can preserve the paints for the next few days. They won't get dry. So just try to relax hand when mixing and also have fun with it. If you mess up, it's no big deal. Just try again until you get there. Few years ago, I also struggled and thought I will never ever be able to make any kind of portrait. But how do they say? Every success is just 10% talent and 90% hard work. Hey guys, here is an easy way how to draw and paint lips using oil colors. When we start to draw, first thing you have to know is that the lips are not flat on the skin. They have a curvy surface. While painting, anatomy of the lips is the most important because you don't want it to look cartoony but realistic. The line between the upper and bottom lip is never straight. It's always a little bit curvy. I start by painting that line on the bottom lip, and I paint 2 small circles, more like round shape. Corners of the mouth are further into the skin and face than the lips are because the skin is covering the corners. Where the upper lip is gonna be, I draw circles as I imagine the outer shape of the lips. Then I draw the outlines of the lips and I erase the inner circles, and I'm left with a proportional lip surface. I continue to use pen and make the lines more visible. Step by step, you add certain things and move it around until you are left and satisfied with the final result. Do you see how with every line and every pen stroke that I do, the lips become more and more realistic and alive, and we haven't even come to painting with colors. I add small wrinkles and lines throughout the whole surface of the lips to make it more realistic. We all have small lines around the face, and that is what makes us beautiful and unique in this world. Do you ever think about things like that? How many billions and billions of people on the planet there are, but we are all individually beautiful, and we all have this special look that nobody else has. How amazing is that? Try to imagine from where the sun would hit. Where will you be placing the darkest shades and the lightest ones? With colors, paint the transitional shades from darkest to lightest, and this way you will get realistic shapes and colors. Mix of colors that I'm using are all made from primary colors. On my channel there is a video about color mixing and making colors for portraits, and you should go and check it out. And also, if you like this video, please consider subscribing and liking this video. Corners of the mouth are further into the skin and face than the lips are because the skin is covering the corners. When we paint, we're gonna use grayish, purple and bluish colors on those areas and blend it with the skin. Do not overdefine things. Usually the top lip is darker than the bottom lip. Bottom lip reflects more sun and light and appears lighter, where the upper lip is usually in the shadows. Try to soften the transition between the lips and skin. I always take a small amount of color and lightly blend those two. Even I catch the colors on the face and put it on the corners of the lips to make it more realistic and blended. With small brush, I add a touch of light shade on the middle part of the bottom lip where the sun hits the most. Do you like the final result? Tell me in the comments, was this video useful to you? Did you ever try to paint lips, and do you have a problem with it? Thank you guys for watching, and I hope by the end of it, you will feel like you learned something new.
Tonight we're running on the right track.